So
we're coming.
For our is Audacity listening?
Yeah.
All right. So for our SoundCloud listeners, we're trying to get the live streams up and going here. So just bear with us. Let us know when we're good to go.
Yeah. There we go. Whoa. Wait a minute. Okay.
What's up?
Nothing.
We good?
Yeah, we're good.
All systems go?
Everything's good.
All right. Welcome in, SNS Report. Welcome to our live streams. We are streaming this podcast on Facebook Live, of course. On YouTube, we got a YouTube channel, SNS_report on YouTube, Matt.
Yeah.
And we've got a Twitch channel, SNS Report on Twitch.
Oh, we got to update the board.
We do. We got to put some Twitch on there. Find us on Facebook at SNS Report. Find us on Twitter at SNS_report. And send us an email if you so please, SNS@SNS-report.net. Again, SNS@SNS-report.net. And check out our website.
I'm just noticing the light is blinding the board.
Blinded by the light.
All right, so
That was a good segue into some music.
that was nice. That
For
was
the
good.
next 2 hours, I'm going to sing to you.
You do something special with like lemon and honey or something to loosen up
Get the
vocal
chords going,
Yeah, warm
and
them
really,
up, if
you know,
will.
I like to get in touch with myself
Yeah,
on a
I bet
human
you.
level, and really,
And we're off.
really get things going, and just like that, Sean imitates having a cock in his mouth.
Well, you know, sitting across the table from you all these years.
True, producer Matt, how are you tonight, my friend?
Doing good.
As
See?
you can see, we have producer Matt's mic up and running.
He can talk.
He can talk. We have the we had to get the right cords for the mic. The cameras, you know,
You know, you pay.
$75 Chinese cameras just aren't what they used to be.
Like they don't make them like they used to.
They're just not what they're supposed to be anymore. But so anyway, let's dive in here.
We sound good though.
We do sound good.
sounds all
I
right.
think the new chords and everything we did is working for us.
See, look at us.
Look at us.
Big
Look at us
time.
is right.
What are we going to start with? What do we want to talk about?
Let's dive in. Kind of an old story, but it's ageless.
Age, yeah.
You know, because
Say that.
I mean,
Don't
the
say
man's
this.
been around. Oh, I apologize.
Whoa.
The-
How do you
the-
know what is it? They, them, them?
That.
It's very confusing.
No, I think they them is the pronouns, like the they them. But the
Like
but,
they, them. But that's very
right.
confusing because when you say they, you're looking for two,
Right.
three, a group of
like
people.
when
not one person.
let's say me and Matt are talking about you, we'd have to say they are, you know,
Right.
retarded.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
I don't think you can use that word anymore.
no,
either.
you sure can't.
Yeah,
But
see?
you can't say them, they or them. But then that sounds plural to me. How come
That's what I mean. Yeah.
We've gotten rid of the plurality of they because we need to use
Them.
it for people that are confused.
It's very confusing.
It is. Anyway, so Mr. Potato Head, or
Man.
non-binary Potato
Yeah.
Head, I should say.
So what are they going to call it? Does it say in here?
Hasbro. So the story is, for you know, if you have been living under a cave and you haven't heard it, Mr. Potato Head is
whoa.
what?
Under a cave?
Under a rock. In a cave.
Who lives under a cave?
Yeah, aren't you? If you're in a cave, you're technically under a cave, are you not?
No, if you're in a cave, you're under a rock.
Under a rock.
Or under dirt.
So how big does said rock have to be in a cave per se?
That's a good question. We could only go back in time and ask the me live in cave.
Or the Lord Jesus Christ?
The cave thems or the cave theirs.
The cave them.
Cave
They
the
were. They
caveman,
could have
who
been
knows?
gender neutral.
Weren't they like a lot of them were homosexuals or something like that?
Yeah, I mean Neanderthals for them. Neanderthals. Jesus Christ. Those two. But you know, I think at some point they figured out sticking it in that hole isn't, you know, getting them anywhere as
Right.
a
Lot of
race
hair
or
and
a
stuff.
species.
Right.
You know, so they found out that it's evolution, right? You evolve to learn that you need to put it someplace else to procreate, and
I mean that's the point of sex, right?
yeah,
It's
that is the point of
procreation.
sex.
It's not for pleasure.
No,
No.
you know, humans are the only mammals that have sex for pleasure.
I don't believe that.
I think it's true.
I don't think that's true.
What other animal has sex for
We need a
pleasure?
researcher now. Somebody in the background going, no.
We have producer Matt.
guys, that's the stupidest thing anyone's ever heard. That's nowhere close
Matt,
to true.
look that up. But I'm pretty sure it's scientifically proven, because I don't think animals have the receptors in their brains to process the pleasure of sex.
Really?
Yeah.
Boy, are you sure about that? Let's see.
I don't know. You watch two animals go at it. It seems very
You ever seen a horse do it?
Yeah, it
You ever
seems-
seen a horse go after another horse?
right. It seems very
downright
mundane.
mean, like biting.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's not mundane at all.
We got
Hold on.
Nope.
Sorry.
Their big old thing comes out and it's just like,
Right.
So we got humans, pigs, bonobos, which are like
That's a monkey,
some
isn't
kind
it?
of monkey, yeah,
really?
and dolphins,
They all have
I
sexual
thought
pleasure.
dolphins did.
supposedly. Yep.
Dolphins
I'd
are pretty
heard
much
that.
humans.
Pretty much, except for they're not. But, I mean, close.
Except missing the legs.
Yeah, the legs. But aren't they very
So I
like,
guess
friendly?
I stand corrected.
See?
There are multiple mammals that have sex for.
So it's safe
the
to say
pleasures.
that humans are the only humans that have sex for pleasure. There we go.
Well, yeah, but I thought that was true.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Well, hey,
I apologize.
That's
to
why
our
we have
listeners.
fact checkers.
I failed them.
that's why we have
failed
fact-
them.
Keep it up. Keep lying like that. You're going to get kicked off Facebook.
Oh, yeah, the WAPOL is going to come out.
Yeah,
Done.
the old fact checker.
check. Yeah, we're going to have a banner across our posts.
Done. These guys
Most of
lie.
what these guys said is
Yeah.
bullshit.
That's why we don't report the news. We just tell you what to think about it.
That's a solid
It's not a
point.
lie. It's our opinion.
Right.
And if
You're
you don't
exactly
like
right.
it and you say it's a lie,
A tune out.
good thing. We don't give a shit.
No, we don't. We don't. There's not much we care about. I mean, our
Right.
family, kids.
Right. But we sure
But
as
as
hell
far
don't
as-
care about whether Mr. or Mrs. Potato Head
Right. Yeah.
calls
we went
themselves
off
Mr.
course
or
there.
Mr. Potato
Right.
Head.
So
That's what
Mr.
we
Potato
do.
Head, no more.
Right.
So
it's
goes
gone.
gender neutral. Hasbro announced a change as it launched its Create Your Own Potato Head family kit with 2 potato parents and a potato boy made for modern families.
Aww.
Hasbro created confusion on Thursday. This is this is an AP article on NBCnews.com. Do I get a credit both?
No, I don't think you need to credit any of them. No, it's an AP article.
Yeah, Hasbro
They've
created
just taken it like we are.
Right. Created confusion Thursday when it removed the gender from its Mr. Potato Head brand, but not from the actual toy.
That's
Okay, let's back that up a little bit. Last I checked, Mr. Potato Head didn't have the components, if you will,
Right.
to make it the define it, mainly because it's a potato.
right. I think that's the overall confusion here.
What do? You're going through your bag of potatoes, going to have some nice steak and potatoes. You find one with a cock on it.
Well, first I ask it what it identifies as.
That's true. You respect the potato.
Right, you got to.
Right.
In this
right.
day and age.
I think there are some plants that have genders. Like
Yes.
a green pepper has
It's
a
funny
gender.
you say that. I was talking about that with somebody today. We were talking
We
about
are
how
with
plants have gender.
the expert of the produce.
Oh, that's true.
Producer Matt,
Yes.
which plants specifically have a gender?
Is a plant produce though? No.
Is that a serious
Plant
question?
is a produce, but the
See?
fruit,
Yeah,
the
a
fruit
plant
it
isn't
makes.
produce.
Well, no,
Yeah.
but like a green pepper has a gender, right?
Green
But
peppers.
That's not a plant. That's a vegetable. It's not a plant. That's a vegetable.
Okay, some vegetables have a gender. We were talking about a potato with a penis. Do potatoes have a gender?
Potatoes?
Well, depends what you ask.
No, not that I know of.
Okay, so
Really?
maybe Hasbro's on the right track here.
You think?
Maybe they're trying to make Mr. Potato Head more like an actual potato.
What's the word they use? Inclusive.
It is
More
inclusive.
inclusive.
Here's my question.
Who gives a shit?
Well,
That's my question.
Well, there's that.
I mean,
That's kind of the underlying point here, right?
Right.
Is who genuinely gives a shit. But I could bet you could find the certain people who would give said shit.
I would love to meet the person who gets upset because Mr. Potato Head is Mr. Potato Head.
I mean, a couple of them ran for president. So,
Yeah, but that's a good point.
I mean, so there's that. But here's my question. All right, you want to go with a gender neutral potato head?
Yeah.
Fine.
Right.
Right. But they say they're doing this because they're launching the modern families.
Right.
Right. So is it not okay to have a male and a female as the parents in a modern family?
No.
So why can't you have Mr. Potato Head, Mrs. Potato Head, and then you can have your gender neutral potato head?
Another potato?
Right, why
But
do
wait, isn't the potato head itself gender neutral?
It is.
It doesn't come with any
From
parts.
the start, it's potato head, gender neutral potato head.
So
So
what's going to happen? It's
I
gonna
guess
come
the
in the
question
box
is-
with a penis and a vagina that you can stick on it somewhere, and then a
could
question
be.
mark.
you've got three options.
Yeah.
So I guess the question is, at its core, I think they're being a bit repetitive, are they not?
I think so. That's a
They have truly the
you can
gender
make the
neutral
argument.
toy.
right.
Are they going to stop selling the mustache?
I think they have to.
Why?
Because
Why can't a girl have a mustache?
That's part of that toxic
Why
masculinity.
can't a girl have a mustache?
Because
What if she wants to grow the old cookie duster?
So you're saying you have your potato head
Potato head.
and you put the mustache on, but it identifies as a female.
Sure.
Wow, this is getting complicated.
Yeah. And then you get gender neutral mustached potato head.
Right. So now, correct me if I'm wrong. These are children's toys, right?
Yeah.
So why the hell are we even having this conversation?
Because you need to teach your children at a young age that gender isn't defined by what's in the pants.
It is though, and you need to
Very
teach
much
your,
so.
you need to teach your children that. I think that's why we get, because what happens is these kids are young and they're taught this,
Right.
And then they grow up to be stupid adults and they do stuff like this.
Right. Devil's advocate.
No.
Okay? Devil's advocate.
What? I mean, it's true.
No, you're absolutely right. They grow up to become very confused, very, very stupid.
Yeah.
And it goes back to the whole point of it.
Right.
Right? You want to define yourself as whatever, go for it. You want to be
who cares?
gender neutral. You want to be a man and call yourself a woman, that's fine.
That's fine. Do it.
You follow my niece into the women's room,
Yeah.
and because you're identifying as a female,
Right.
there's going to be an issue.
You're a big hairy man.
I'm just saying.
Wait a minute.
There's going to be an issue.
But what if you can't tell?
Well, and
I feel like you
have
can
they
tell, though.
completed said transformation?
I don't know.
I don't know. Like Caitlyn Jenner looks pretty good, don't you think?
Nope, not at all.
Well, I mean, as far as
I think it looks a lot like Bruce Jenner.
from a plausible deniability standpoint,
Like, say you're 50 feet away
let's look at Caitlyn Jenner.
and
Reed, pull up a picture of Caitlyn Jenner for
them
the
they
fans.
there. Yeah.
Oh, we can't do that yet. No, never mind then. I thought we were going to work on that. No,
We're working on it.
soon coming. Oh yeah, she does. But you could if you didn't know Caitlyn Jenner was a man, at its core being, you could yeah.
Yeah? You think so?
I've seen some uglier women,
Oh, yeah, no doubt. I mean,
but
what about Michelle Obama? Do you think she's a man?
I think at a
At
core
some point in her life,
core. I
she
mean,
was
there's-
a man?
I think there's DNA of the sorts in there.
Yeah, just go flick the switch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We can,
I think so. What about Kamala Harris? No.
No,
She's all woman.
She's all woman.
Yeah.
We did it, Joe. But, I mean, that's
What's her middle name? Kamala Devi? It just came up.
she's got a middle name,
Apparently. Devil.
Kamala.
She's the devil.
All right, so
Shouldn't say that.
I because they did it with Barbie.
They did?
Yeah, they get Barbie. They got rid of the blonde image and made her, not the natural curves, if
Gave her a
you
little
will.
bit of junk in the trunk.
Yeah, and then
So they have
he's
like
getting a
obese
modern
Barbie
makeover.
now?
So create your own potato head family kit with 2 potato parents and a potato baby.
This is ridiculous.
The video announcing the kit said it was for modern families and featured a variety of family makeups, including with same-sex potato parents. Okay, we're going to need to get a kit and see how they
I
define.
think we do. Hasbro,
Does
send
it
us a
come?
kit.
Does it come with double the mustaches? Or do they have the identification? No, you can't, because the genitalia does not define gender anymore.
It does, though.
No.
So it's just how you feel at any given. So now gender's fluid, right?
Yeah.
How fluid is it?
Very fluid.
In like a span of time. Like, is it?
This is
by the
fluid
minute?
as you desire, my friend.
It's just whenever, whatever.
Whatever it is, yeah.
Really?
No.
So you can just
Throw science out the window.
really gone.
Gone.
Done. Wow. This is impressive.
it is, man.
The things Joe Biden has done in his short presidency.
I know. I love paying so much more for gas.
It's
now.
awesome, isn't it? It's terrific. Think of where that money's going. Good things happening.
Where is it
Yes.
going?
Their pockets.
Well, it's just supply and demand. It's going to the oil companies, what it is.
Big oil, No,
well,
it's not.
it's
It's
true.
going overseas now because we don't have any of
Not
our
to
own
the oil
you know.
companies, though.
Right.
But that's exactly what's
Terrorists.
happening. They're seeing the decline in American production. They're raising their prices. It's pretty fucking simple, but
Simple economics.
it just doesn't make sense. No one else doesn't make sense is these Washington cheerleaders, or cheerleaders no more.
Yeah, wait a minute.
So Washington football team, formerly known as the Washington Redskins.
Can we talk about that for a minute and how stupid that is?
The Redskins?
No,
I mean,
the fact that they couldn't come up with a name for a football season.
I mean, it's fucking hard.
It's not. In today's world, I guess so.
It's very hard.
So what are they going to stick with the Washington football team?
Probably.
They kind of should. I feel like they should.
Yeah, it kind of flows, the
Right.
Washington football team.
So how long before, what's it, the Chiefs? How long
Like
before,
the
how long before
Washington
the Chiefs?
Velociraptors.
Should be the Washington Morons.
The Chiefs should,
They are in that area.
That's true, yeah. Should change the Washington Morons. The Beltway Boneheads.
Beltway Boneheads.
We gotta copyright that. If we ever get loaded enough to buy an NFL team, we're buying that one.
Beltway Boneheads taking the field.
Duh. What does that name reflect? That's a salutation to all the politicians in the Beltway.
Who's their coach? Looks like Hunter Biden.
This is truly non-party
What?
specific. The Beltway Boneheads
The Beltway
took a beat
Boneheads.
down today.
But how long before they go after the Chiefs?
They already have.
It's going to be coming hard
But
now.
the Chiefs have said they're not changing their name. I can like the Redskins is more.
Redskins said that at first, too.
Yeah, but that's more derogatory. The Chiefs is, hey, they already got rid of the.
Is it hey or how?
Would they?
Just asking. What?
Didn't they used to do some sort of
Tomahawk or something?
thing? That was the Braves. The Braves got rid of the tomahawk chop.
They did?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
They should do...
Braves axe the tomahawk chop.
They should do... what's that? The haka? You ever see that?
The what?
That's what we ought to get the kids.
Pronounced hookah. You put flavored tobaccos in there.
Cigar be all right, huh?
Oh yeah.
Well, smoke a cigar down here and smoke a cigar, you know?
Smoke a cigar wherever the hell I want.
That's right.
All right.
Oh,
The decline in American production.
don't worry about it.
There you. Sean's got the thing going. So, what's going on with the Washington football team cheerleaders?
Yeah, yeah.
So, this is a Blaze article. The Washington football team, previously known the world over as the Redskins, before the ownership ditched their increasingly controversial moniker last summer and the left-wing wave that crashed upon America's blah, blah, blah.
That is deep.
The NFL franchise will not have cheerleaders this coming season, a first after more than 50 years. Their place will be a co-ed dance squad, according to the Petra Pope, the team's newly hired. According to Petra Pope, the team's newly hired senior advisor, who told the paper, "We want to be more inclusive." I am so sick of that
The
fucking
inclusivity.
word. Inclusive. We need to be more
We need to
inclusive.
just bring everybody together.
It's-
be more inclusive.
I mean, I believe in kindness
To a
and
certain
being, but this inclusivity crap.
yeah, we all have to be friends and love each other and blah,
No,
blah, blah.
we don't. If you don't like someone, you don't like someone.
Yeah, you just tell them.
Just go.
Yeah, why are you being a dick? I don't
Right.
like you.
It's going to be a co-ed dance squad because there's nothing more I like than a guy in a skimpy skirt on the sidelines.
Is they going to wear skirts?
Got to. Well, that's true.
You're assuming he's a guy.
I think that's the true question here. Are the girls still going to wear skirts and have pom-poms? Because if so,
They're cheerleaders.
you have a cheerleader squad with males on it.
Are they just trying
which
to
is
make
not
themselves
unheard
look
of.
good? I feel like a lot of this stuff is somebody.
Isn't that what
team, a
cheerleaders
person.
are? Essentially a dance squad?
That's exactly what they are, isn't it?
Yeah. But now, so it sounds like they're adding in male cheerleaders and getting rid of the cheerleader name.
So here's a question for you.
We want to be more. Being super athletic is the new goal, she added to the USA Today. We're able to do more things with the strength of a male and lifts. See? You see what's happening here. So in the effort to be inclusive,
Toxic masculinity.
she has decided to be genderly racial.
Right. That's true.
Why can't a female do more lifts?
We should file a complaint.
Well, goddamn right
That's
we
right.
should.
She's saying that a man is better at dancing.
I don't think.
Cheerleading in general, men are better
Yeah.
at everything.
They're stronger.
Right.
They're more athletic.
Right. That's
They
what she's
can
saying.
do-
That's not our opinion. That's hers.
We're interpreting
just-
the article here.
What she's saying.
Yeah.
I'm looking up how much an NFL cheerleader makes.
Pope brings more than 3 decades. What the fuck kind of name is Petra?
Petrol.
That's gasoline.
Yeah, but she's the female version. Petrol.
Oh, that
is
makes
masculine.
sense.
Yeah.
I'll buy it. So she was in the NBA entertainment in a new role.
That was easy.
Something found that out. Pope managed the Laker girls. This is interesting. So she's been in the cheerleading game for some time here.
I can see why, because they make some serious money.
But all of them, so all the contracts have expired, but all of them will be eligible to audition for the 2021 dance squad. You see what's happening here.
Yeah, you know what they're doing.
They're going to pay them less.
Yeah. They can't pay it much less because according to this, NFL cheerleader salaries are generally $70 to $150 per match.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Is that even minimum wage?
Probably not. They make less than $10,000 a year. Yeah.
But is that a full-time job?
It can't be.
Cheerleading?
It can't be. Players take home an average around. This is going to be the new thing now. Players are taking home an average of $2 million, and they're taking home $70 or $10,000 for a season.
But
we have a pay gap.
Yeah, because no one goes. It's the same reason the fucking
you don't know that. You don't know.
Women's soccer team doesn't make as much as the men's soccer team.
Yeah, because FIFA.
Boy, they
hates
shut up
women.
quick once they figured out that they're actually paid. You know, because of the revenue and how much each team pays.
How much money they don't actually bring in.
They figured out pretty quick that they're actually overpaid.
Yeah, maybe we should be quiet.
Why?
No, them. That's what they were saying.
Yeah. So,
us, because we're worried about what the women's soccer team thinks
this
of
has
us.
got to be dancing to all those sexual harassment claims.
I thought he was gone, no?
No,
around?
I think, yeah.
I thought they pretty much forced him out. Did he just say no?
I think that's coming
No,
eventually.
No,
it's,
how do you
it's
force
like
him out?
Cuomo's still in, I guess.
Oh, yeah, and he's taking a hard line, huh?
Yeah, well, he's a Democrat.
Yeah,
it's
they don't give a
okay.
shit. They're like, no, he wasn't. He didn't rape that girl.
Right.
He had sex with her.
These are like tickets
Even though she
of,
didn't want it.
This is a ticket of passageway for the Democratic Party.
You got to do it.
Right,
Yeah.
you gotta
want to run
sexually
for
harass,
president, you know the routine.
Exactly. Yeah. You got to have a line.
Yeah.
And then, you get defended for it.
Right.
You,
Is he
you just
married?
do. Cuomo?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Never noticed, I guess.
To his brother. Producer Matt, Scans are Cuomo married?
I don't know. Let's see.
Came right up.
Yeah, it says wife. Let's
Yeah,
see.
he's married to Carrie Kennedy.
Whoa.
Whoa, Kennedy.
Whoa, he's married to a Kennedy.
They were married.
Love it.
Sorry.
Oh,
They are
correction.
divorced.
Divorced.
They were married from 1990 to 2005.
Oh, man.
Shoot.
Wait
That's
a minute.
disappointing.
That is too bad.
Is Chris Cuomo married
Yeah.
to Anderson Cooper?
You would think so, wouldn't you? No, he is married here.
Yeah, married to
she's cute.
Christina Grieven
Yeah.
Como.
Oh, yeah?
Married in 2001. Yeah.
Huh.
Man. So, and they had the COVID.
So what's wrong with cheerleaders, though?
I don't know. I mean, let's be honest. Do they really need to be on
Because
the
there
sidelines
was-
making $70 a game in a football game?
Why not? If they want to do it, why not?
Yeah, good for them.
But there was
Don't
a
bitch about
movement.
it.
I think it was last year. There was a whole movement to abolish the cheerleader from NFL games
Why?
because it was
A distraction for the players?
No, it was sexist. The girls dance around their little miniature skirts there, and
Really?
flips flapping around, pom poms.
Lips flapping around?
Yeah, they get oftentimes big lips with lipstick on them. You know what I mean? Screaming.
Yeah, I know what you
That's
mean.
what
yeah.
I meant.
Yeah, okay, all right, yeah.
There was no reference to the short skirts and what could possibly
Be hanging out, flapping around.
penetrate out from there, if you will.
Wow, that's good. That's
But I think it was last year. Did anyone recall this last year? The movement to abolish the cheerleader.
No, I don't remember that.
NFL
cheerleader
abolish.
debacle.
And I don't know how much traction it got, but when I heard that, I heard I said to myself, it was a call. I'm sorry, in 2018, right here.
I can't remember.
I guess
how far
maybe
back.
it wasn't a movement, but it was a columnist campaigns for NFL to abolish cheerleading. Premise of NFL cheerleaders is degrading. How is it degrading
They choose to do it.
to have a woman who chooses to do this?
That's what I don't
on
understand.
her own.
You know what it is.
What?
It's the ugly ones. The ugly ones.
Well, that's the question.
They're the
Is
ones that
this
complain.
USA Today columnist Nancy Armois?
Yeah, look her up.
Let's take a look
Let's
at
see.
it. This is going to be the Nancy
This is where
Armois.
Nancy what?
Armois. Woof. I mean, she's not. She's not a cheerleader,
Really?
But she's not. I mean, I bet. I mean, she's not a bad looking woman.
She's not a.
young Susan Collins.
She's like 60.
What's her name? Nancy what?
Nancy Amour. Is it Amour? Amour. ARMOUR. What's that pronunciation?
Fuck if I know.
Is it? I think it'd be
That's
Amour.
Amore.
Right?
Amore. Yeah, there you go.
When the moon hits your eyes like the big pizza.
I mean, hey.
I mean, she's not. You know, I just thought I was thinking something with hair when you know she's writing about that thing.
She, say she's a big liberal.
What did Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders make? They got to make a bunch of money.
Let's see.
Got an Instagram.
Really?
There you go, Reed. See what you find there.
How much?
What is Instagram? Are we on Instagram?
How much? Let's see. Coming soon. So they're on like the higher end. They make $50 to $75 a game.
That's it?
According to common rate for NFL cheerleaders is $150 each game day. Oh, $150 each game day. So still, how many games are there in a season? 18? And $50 to $75 per public appearance. On the pole.
Where do these public appearances take
$50
place?
to $75 plus tips. Make it rain.
Plus all the cocaine they can snort.
Oh, man.
Jesus. So,
At work, pooping.
Yeah, see?
what's that?
Just like that.
Come back.
See? So, if we do...
Sorry, I killed your mic.
It's all good. It's all good.
Spinning knobs.
Nobody needs to hear about my pooping.
Who's the most famous Dallas Cowboy
Back to
cheerleader?
0.
Shut her down. Tina Hernandez. She's the most famous Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. She was an actress on Chips
Blue Chips?
from 1982 to 1983. She did not have a long career.
Wait, she was 1 year and she's the most famous Cowboys cheerleader?
Apparently.
You ever what? They had a whole show.
She's Debbie that did Dallas.
She is?
Was that her claim to fame?
Yeah,
if you will?
could be.
She's the only one that did.
So they're going to get rid of cheerleaders. That's
Yeah,
just,
you got it.
So this is going to catch fire now. I bet NFL teams.
Well, I mean,
who pays the cheerleaders?
The Nancy Amour
that's a
article was
question.
from 2 years ago.
Hold on.
So it didn't really catch fire then.
Who pays cheerleaders?
I would assume the teams.
So they would love to get rid of them. What was that?
Yeah, because that $1,000 a game is really killing them.
Still, you know how they are. Money tight Republicans.
That's true.
Think about it. If somebody was like, hey, if you get rid of the cheerleaders, you can save it's $10,000 a year per person. How many
done.
cheerleaders are there?
Well, if you went
Must
to
be
a
20
game,
of them.
you know what's odd is they had
save
cheerleaders
some
this
coin.
past season.
Yeah. This is going
Why?
into next year, right?
Yeah, but why? Yeah, but there was no fans in the crowd.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's true. So what the hell were they doing?
I don't know.
Rah, rah, shish, kumbah, let me hear you scream. The PA guy's like, hold on. Let me play the
some
fake
knobs
there.
here. Yeah, but they had certain. I don't know if all the teams. I think the Patriots even had cheerleaders. That was
Really?
probably for Rob Kraft's viewing pleasure. Bobby Chef, get the cheerleaders back out there. I'm going to get a massage.
That's terrible. Okay.
You know, hey, the poor guy wants to get tug and rub. Let him get a rub
Exactly.
and tug.
Annual payout for cheerleaders in the National Football League, blah, blah, blah. While most cheerleaders sign it annual, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, so
Hang on.
this article I'm on right now says that
Wow.
they do make like $75 to $150 for new cheerleaders,
Yeah.
but experienced ones make $500 to $700 per match.
See, I've got $500 to $700 per season.
Yeah, that's the new cheerleaders, and then
The experienced
the
cheerleaders make
experienced
$500 to $700
cheerleaders
per
are
match.
$8,000 to $15,000 per season.
Yeah, okay.
Still-
Oh, that's the Dallas Cowboys.
Still is not very good, but
Here's the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. Yearly earnings $75,000
yeah.
Yeah, see,
Doesn't really say
they
who
do
pays them,
okay.
though.
because they're like famous.
Jerry Jones.
Yeah. Yeah. I bet he's getting a little all you gotta do is come up to my suite, sweetheart, and I'll put you on the team. Don't they have a TV show?
Jerry Jones? Yeah,
Dallas
they
Cowboys
used to. I don't
cheerleaders?
think it's still on anymore. I think it lasts like one
NFL
season.
I would hope
mascots
not.
make
I mean-
23 to 65,000 per year.
Really? Run around and act like a moron?
That'd be awesome.
I'd do that for free.
I do it for free most days.
Most days.
I just don't wear a costume.
So people know who you are. Mm-hmm. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Piece of gum.
get ready to say goodbye to your beloved cheerleaders.
Right. And
It's coming. It's going to be a movement. They're all going to be co-ed dance squads now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think they just get rid of all of it. Who
Nothing I like
cares?
better than seeing a guy with hairy legs and a skirt on the sidelines.
Moving on.
Speaking of guys, how about this Ron Johnson?
That porn star?
He sounds like a porn star.
He sure
doesn't
does, yeah.
We should make a little segment, senator or porn star.
Yeah, there we go. Today, we're going to play
Senator or porn star.
Nancy Pelosi.
That's
Not
like-
senator, I guess, huh?
So Ron Johnson, the senator, not the porn star,
Right.
is
His brother, Dick Johnson.
Dick Johnson.
He's the porn star. Dickie, they call him for
is
short.
making the Senate read the entire new COVID stimulus bill, the $1.9 trillion COVID bill. Senator Ron Johnson, Republican of Wisconsin.
I feel like you're supposed to say Ron Johnson.
Ron Johnson. That's a good name.
That is good. That's a powerful
Ronnie
name.
John.
Ron Johnson.
The Johnson.
No, Ron Swanson.
Ron Swanson's my idol. Republican Wisconsin forced the Senate to begin reading all 628 pages of President Joe Biden's $1.9 trillion, that's trillion with a T,
Wow.
as in transvestite, $1 trillion COVID bill allowed on the Senate floor Thursday.
I'm never going to be able to spell something phonetically again. I'll be like, that's S is in Sean, T is in transvestite.
T is in tranny. Further delaying a vote. So that's the problem. He's delaying the vote. Johnson said his tactic was about educating the American public on what was in the $1.9 trillion package, which has... What?
What? What happened?
Which has derided...
Where is it?
1.9, which has
I'm froze.
derided as a full provision unrelated to the COVID relief. What? Anyway, the entire process could take at least 10 hours. Oh, the horror. They might have to work 10 hours straight. You know, what normal fucking Americans do every day.
Deride.
What does that mean?
Deride. It means
Derived?
express contempt or ridicule.
Okay. He told reporters Thursday he felt bad for the Senate clerks who were going to have to read it, but it was important to delay the process and read the bill aloud because so often we rush these massive bills which few lawmakers have time to read.
Right.
I have said this all along.
should have to.
How can you pass a $1.9 trillion spending bill
'Cause you don't give a
and not
shit.
read the whole fucking
Because
thing?
there's probably 3 sentences in there that you care about.
Exactly. You got your
all it
little
is.
your
Yeah, you got
your
your little
fucking
blurb.
kickback.
Yep.
Senator Dwayne Johnson got his
Yeah.
kickback.
The Rock.
So, you know, they all get their kickbacks, right? And then here's the fucking Chuck Schumer. He
Yeah.
told it what this is about.
Donald Trump.
Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, Democrat in New York, said Johnson's move would accomplish little more than a few sore throats from the Senate clerks who work very hard day in and day out
No, they
to help
don't.
the Senate function.
Yeah, I bet they get some sore throats.
Yeah.
No, it's.
Sorry. We did it, Joe.
We really did it.
And Senator. We gotta pull that sound clip.
And we'll save it for other whenever we do something.
Right.
We did it. We really did it.
And Senator Lindsey Graham, Republican South. I kind of like Lindsey Graham. He's like a lifetime politician who's not, doesn't seem as scummy as the rest of them.
Lindsey Graham?
Yeah.
Something about him still, though. I think it's his mug.
He's a politician. He's just like Ted Cruz.
Yeah.
He
yeah.
just seems like a fucking sleazeball.
You're just mad because we needed enough power. He went to Mexico on
I would have gone to
vacation.
fucking Mexico too.
I would have too. I don't know why he's apologizing. I'd be like, it ain't my fault. You guys are too stupid to figure out to leave.
I had no fucking power, no water. Yeah, I left. What
I'm
am I gonna
rich.
do? So Lindsey Graham told reporters, "I'm not sitting here for." Oh, Lindsey Graham's against it. And Senator Lindsey Graham told reporters, "I'm not sitting here for reading the bill.
Why not? That's your
But
job.
I don't think it particularly moves the ball forward.
He's
Well,
an
why
idiot.
not? Why don't you? You should know what's in here.
Right.
So as the clerk began reading the bill Thursday afternoon, Johnson was the only Republican senator in the chamber. He sat watching the clerk, his blue face mask resting on blue face mask resting on the desk. Just the one.
He was
I'm
the only
reading.
person in the room, and he didn't have his mask on.
Just more importantly, singular mask, singular.
Only one mask?
One mask.
He must have had the others on.
He was roaming the halls of Congress with one mask. Unbelievable.
The nerve of that Neanderthal.
Yeah, he's going to kill them all.
Oh, jeez.
Senators normally waive the reading of amendments or legislations because they don't give a shit what's actually in
what do we
there.
care? It's only almost 1 point. Almost
I
$2
kind of
trillion.
like that move by the Ron Johnson.
Yeah.
I don't know much about the guy
But
besides
they
this
should
stuff.
have to be there.
Absolutely.
They should have to be there, or they shouldn't be allowed to
It's
vote.
10 hours.
What's 10 hours?
It's what I work in a fucking day.
Yeah, they can't do
Why
that.
can't they work for 10 hours straight?
Because they're busy. When you have
Well, yeah,
that
they gotta
much,
go fucking schmooze. And
you get that much stuff going on. You can't work more than like
There-
1 or 2 hours a day. Okay?
there is such a
You don't understand the elites, okay, of this country
there's such a disconnect.
and what they go through day in and day out.
There's such a disconnect between those morons and real people.
They only make $175,000 a year.
Hey, you know what we're going to play, though? We're going to play Senator or Porn Star for a little bit.
Senator porn star.
Senator or Porn Star.
Oh, yeah, okay, all right.
Look at this. I'm going to go to this website. So I'm going to mypornstarblogs.com.
Okay.
Oh, wow, there's actual porn on here.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I would imagine.
All right. Pause the camera. And then I get a list of senators. So we're going to start. Let's
Okay.
go. Some of these are all female porn stars because no one cares about them.
I was going to say.
Aria Kai. Porn star or senator?
Aren't you looking at porn stars?
I got both. I get a list of senators,
okay.
a list of
All
porn
right.
stars.
Aria Kai.
Aria Kai, porn star or senator?
Senator.
That's a porn star.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a boring porn star name.
Tammy Duckworth.
Please tell me that's a senator.
Amy Duckworth is a Democrat from Illinois.
Yeah, give
Hang
it
on,
to
stay by.
I'm going to give it to you, Duckworth.
Kristen Sinema.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Kristen Sinema.
I could just be sitting here Googling it myself.
No,
Porn
that
star.
would take the allure out of it.
Porn star.
Senator.
Ah.
She is a Democrat from Arizona. Annette Schwartz.
That's got to be a senator.
That's a porn star.
Are you serious?
Annette Schwartz, porn star.
Annette Shores?
Schwarz. Schwarz. How about Anya Ivy?
That's a porn star.
That's a porn
Gotta
star.
be.
Yeah, you got that one. Elizabeth Warren.
That's got to be porn star.
I think both. David Perdue.
David Perdue.
David Perdue.
Senator.
Yes. That's a senator name through and through.
Yeah.
Aja Triple X.
We did it, Joe. I'm going to go with porn star.
Yes. Abigail Mack.
Oh, porn star.
Yes.
Got to be.
Maisie Hirono.
Porn star.
Senator. Democrat Hawaii.
Really?
Yeah, Maisie Hirono. What else? Let's find some other good ones here. Jen Psaki.
Saki or Saki?
Depends what night.
Porn star.
She's not a senator. She's the White House press secretary.
Pasaki?
Saki.
Pasaki.
No, it's Saki.
Oh,
It's
she's
Jen-
terrible. She's fucking horrible.
Well, okay. I'm not going to trash on her.
She's horrible.
Imagine you work for an incoherent, blabbering moron, and you have to decipher what he fucking mumbles out of his mouth in the morning and go in front of the press. I think she's doing a fantastic job,
I think
given the
she's an idiot.
circumstances.
I'm busy. Wow, this is quite a...
What about Amy Anderson?
I'm busy.
Sean found the porn star website.
Porn star.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, I'm good.
Joni Ernst.
Ooh. Joni Ernst. Senator.
Yeah.
Ooh. Pretty good.
Not bad. Not bad. So that was a
we
fun
keeping
little game.
score?
No.
Oh, all right.
We were just naming porn stars and senators.
So we are going to take the official stand that we believe all bills should be read on the floor.
Yeah.
And they should all be present in order to vote on
Just
said
like the
bill.
Don Ron said.
Right?
Yeah.
So if you're not there, you can't vote.
That's right. You don't sit there and listen to the whole bill.
Nothing would ever get done in this country more so than it
No,
does now.
because those friggin' guys can't be bothered to sit
Oh,
there.
what am I supposed to do? Sit there all day and work?
What's wrong with that?
That's what we do, and they're better than us.
Yeah, that's true.
Come on.
We
Jeez.
are the
Is that a real
working
question?
folk.
Right.
They are the I don't know.
Elitist.
Yeah.
Better
We're
than
the
us.
yeah.
We're the common man.
We are the common man.
We are too stupid to do what they do.
We are. We need to listen to them tell
Well, in
us
reality,
what's best for us.
I think the argument could be made that they are too stupid, and that's why they've been like
too
Joe Biden's he's been in politics his entire
He's
life.
never worked a real fucking job in
Right.
his life.
He's been in politics his entire
He's
life.
been a civil servant,
No, he
as they
hasn't.
say. Somehow he
No.
became a fucking millionaire.
Right.
And
as
all
a
his
civil
kids
servant
became millionaires.
at $175,000 a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he wrote a book, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, about all his time serving the civils.
Did Joe Biden write a book?
Of course he did. He must have. How much is he worth? Let's see.
How come every senator or representative becomes a millionaire? Yeah, promises
Let's
to
see.
keep. 2007, he wrote a book.
Wow.
Promises to keep.
Oh, he's only worth
Promise
$9 million.
me, Dad.
He's
Only $9 million.
78. He's 78.
Yeah, he's old.
Holy crap.
You couldn't tell?
Well, yeah.
I think what we have here. We did it, Joe.
He was the poorest man in Congress. His salary as vice president was $230,700 a year. Boy, I'd hate to take that kind of pay cut, huh?
Fucking lose us.
Jeez.
Well, the
gross.
cost of living down there is astronomical, too.
Here we go. People also ask, what does Joe Biden do for a living? If this says absolutely nothing, I'm going to die.
I mean, that's pretty much what he does.
Oh, no. He's a politician and a writer. And he's also an advocate.
Oh, he's
Okay?
he's a writer and an advocate.
Yeah, he's an advocate.
Well, them advocates make some good money.
He's an advocate for stupidity, is what
Right,
he
you
is.
steal all them
Yeah.
fucking donations
Yeah.
to whatever cause
What do you
wanna
advocate
do.
for? Stupidity. He's a professional in the field of law. That's what he is.
Well, yeah, I think they're all lawyers
Yeah, of course.
for the
they are.
most part.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have to be.
All right, let's get off this.
A little porn star humor.
First
for you.
off, did you see this story? Let me throw a headline at you, and I want to get your initial reaction.
No.
Sticking kind of politics, kind of not. We're just kind of making fun of it. But U.S. diplomats in China subjected to anal swab testing for COVID-19. State
Yes,
Department
I saw that.
says.
Yeah. I mean, in what world?
China.
So, I mean,
I'd prefer it.
come on. Who says, yeah, that sounds legit?
At least take me to dinner first.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just drop my
So,
pants here.
The U.S. had received assurances from China that the
God.
tests were done in error.
No, they were done.
What the fuck is going on?
Oh, no, we don't do that.
we did it in error.
Yeah.
We shoved a Q-tip up your diplomat's ass by mistake.
How far did they go, you think? I think they were trying to get up to the throat?
Well, you got to get up, because it passes through the digestive system.
Right, so you got to get up past the
So
second sphincter.
You got to get into the secondary blockage points, but that's a long swab.
secondary blockage point.
Or you wait till just after a fresh bowel movement and swab the pre-wipe deposits, if you will. I think every podcast we incorporate some sort of shit.
Whoa.
So
Let's see.
U.S. diplomats in China were subjected to anal swab tests for COVID-19. A Department of the State spokesperson confirmed Thursday, adding that a protest had been lodged with the Chinese Ministry of Foreign Affairs. What do you think he did with that protest?
Oh, man. What in the... Can you imagine?
The United States had received assurances from China that the tests were done in error, and the diplomatic personnel were exempt from the specific testing requirement. So they were exempt.
Oh my god!
Yet they still got swabbed in the ass.
We don't need to do it, but we're gonna do it anyway.
The department is committed to guaranteeing the safety and security of American diplomats and their families while preserving their dignity. Consistent with the Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations, as well as...
What the hell?
How do you anally swab someone by mistake?
Anal swabs could be more effective.
Yeah,
Look at that.
they are.
So it's a real thing.
Yeah.
Nope.
It's a fucking Chinese thing. Of course it is. They created this virus, so they knew.
Whoa. Listen here.
In mainland China,
Just because it came from China in one of their
Yeah.
labs doesn't mean they created it on purpose to spread it here and tank our economy.
relations between China and the U.S. grew tense under former President Donald Trump.
That's true. See?
They use the swab for the nose.
There you go.
And then they reuse it for somebody's ass.
See? Oh.
If it comes back negative, it goes back into the clean pile.
So, the question is, which one do they do first?
I mean,
You can tell.
I guess, right? If they,
it's all pretty.
No, that's
It's all pretty shitty.
good news is you haven't lost your sense of smell. So.
That's what they do.
Exactly.
That's the test. They
Bad
stick it up
news
your
is
ass
I
and they
still-
swipe in
Oh
front
my
of your
god,
nose.
this thing smells like shit.
Good news is you still have your sense of smell. Bad news is I
gosh.
just shoved an
We're
shit
like-
covered anal swab up your nose.
We're like 5-year-olds.
But I just don't understand how you anally swab someone by mistake.
By mistake.
It was an error.
It wasn't an error. They're using that to cover
Got a new
themselves.
follower, Eric
Oh.
Milliken.
Ah,
Good too. Good follow.
see?
Who's that?
So in
Where's he from?
I'm not going to get into this article.
still
That's
in the
too
United
bad.
States.
Let's
What's
save this
that?
one for
Facebook.
off air.
Thank you for the follow.
Wait, off air. It's a fucking podcast. We have no regulations here.
Well, this is the
our
headline.
dignity.
How big can a human bottle?
Jesus.
Well, when you started talking about secondary blockages, I did a little research.
You're on the fucking deep web now.
And I stumbled across this article. And then there's a bunch of comments in here that are just hilarious.
That's not an article you stumble across.
Yes.
That's an article that is developed after many Google analytical analyzations of your searches.
Put right to the top. Oh, wow.
You started. I bet if you looked in your Google search history, it'd say, "Is my penis too big to be gay?"
I mean, these questions are: can the doctor tell if you're having anal sex by doing an exam?
Yeah, you know what that is. That's some poor young kid who's embarrassed and is worried about what his parents are going to say.
Well, you do damage to the anus. If you
Okay, let's move on.
every day.
That's best.
Some of these comments are hilarious. Anyway,
All right, let's go back to Porn Star Center. Let's go to this one. This would be good. 28 things that cause unimaginable pain to every single millennial.
oh yeah, this is a good one.
Yeah, so this is a list of things. I haven't read it. Have you?
I can hear it again.
See?
right.
I went through it.
Would your phones go dead?
Yeah, they did. 20 minutes in.
See? Oh, they're back now.
They're back now.
See?
All right. 28 things cause unimaginable pain to every single millennial.
It's too bad we can't put these pictures up because number one is the old steel pedals.
The old steel bike pedals. I have
man.
some right over there on the floor.
Really? Yeah. Man. Remember that?
Oh, yeah. The things
Come off a
you
pedal and
slip
it
off your
shit
pedal.
whips you right in the shin.
Imagine this. You're riding a bicycle.
Yeah.
And you're-
For those of you, a bike has two wheels. You know,
a bicycle.
You might see them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be a gender neutral
It
cycle.
could be.
A bike.
It's only a matter of time before the cancel culture hits it.
Yeah. So those metal pedals, and you'd slip off the pedal and right in the shin.
Yeah.
God.
Oh god, that would hurt.
Still remembering the clickety clack of this jump rope before it smacked. I don't
don't
had
remember
one of
those. I remember
it's
jump
like
rope, of course, but it's got,
a
like,
jump
beads
rope
on it.
with plastic beads on it.
Ugh.
I don't remember that.
I do remember the old slide.
The
though.
slide, the stainless steel metallic
Did
slide.
you ever hear that comedian? I can't remember what his name is now off the top of my head, but he has a skit talking about taking his granddaughter to the to the playground. And the slides these days are these little plastic ones, and she goes 2 feet. He goes, when I was growing up, we had this 47-foot steel and hot metal. He goes, you lost 3 layers by the time you got to the bottom, and another one skipping across the pavement.
Who was that?
I can't think of his name.
Was that Ron White?
No.
It was it was recent. It was like a TikTok.
Yeah. I've watched a lot of his stuff.
Yeah. So that metallic, hot slide.
Yeah. I remember
The razor scooter, the karate chop, trying to spin the razor and nailing your ankles.
Yeah. Remember the razor scooters when those first came out?
Still have welts on your body from, like a spitball. Shooting a spitball with a rubber band.
Yep.
Getting a near concussion after getting hit in the head by an old waterlogged soccer ball.
Can't say I've ever done that.
No, because I never played,
Soccer.
No. Shock the hell out of your finger on some shock gum. What is that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Shock
it's
gum?
you offer somebody a piece of gum and they go to pull it out and it shocks them.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's fake gum.
Yeah, it's fake
It's
gum.
not actual gum.
No, here,
that's
chew
kinda
this.
neat. Where do you get one of those? Hook it to like a couple 12-volt batteries in the back, really get them.
Yeah. They die right there. Oh, too much?
Raying your fingers over one of these.
I don't get this.
Oh, remember those the scooters from the gym?
No.
You never had those?
No.
They called them scooters, but they were just a square platform with wheels on the
hoverboard?
bottom.
So what do you do with it? What does it mean? Ran your fingers over?
'Cause you used
ran
to-
them over.
Yeah,
I thought
you
it
used to-
I was reading as ran your fingers over.
Yeah, they were in gym class. You had those square scooters with the wheels on the bottom.
Yeah.
You grab the handles and you go.
So
Then
you
you
slip
sit
off
on
and
it.
it runs over your finger.
Yeah, you'd slip and run over your finger.
I don't think we had those, did we?
I don't know. We didn't.
I don't
have
remember those.
No.
We had
Well,
pillow.
losers.
We had pillow polo. Okay.
Pillow polo?
You never
Pillow
played.
polo.
You didn't play pillow polo?
No.
Pillow
Really?
polo was awesome.
Yeah, it was like hockey indoors. You had a stick and it had like a pillow.
Oh yeah.
And a,
Pill-
and a foam ball.
Pillow polo. Yeah.
Pillow polo. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the big foam ball. Yeah, we had pillow polo.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That
It
was
a
awesome.
Dominate.
Can still feel the pain of stepping on a Lego. I mean, I still do that.
Yeah, I
daily.
still do that now.
Can still smell the toxic fumes of one of these.
I don't know what that is.
It's a balloonies.
It's like a plastic. Is
But
it
it's
like an
like a-
adhesive?
I don't know what it
I'm
is.
gonna look it up. That was the one I wanted to look up.
Balloonies. Anyone know what a balloonies is? Feel free to chime in. You can
Balloonies.
still hear the sound of the kickball. Remember the kickballs, the kind of rubberish, the nice kickballs,
You can still buy balloonies, by the way.
and you hit them and they went like boom.
Oh yeah,
Those are awesome.
those are awesome.
used to go to
Man,
town
you
on
get
them.
smoked one of those, you knew it.
Oh yeah, right in the face. Yeah.
Definitely spelled it wrong.
What's that?
What's that?
Bloomies.
Balloonies. Yeah,
spell boobies?
they still sell it.
What is it?
It's this is different. This is something different. Never mind. Balloonies, plastic balloons. Balloonies.
Oh, balloon. That
Balloonies.
makes sense.
So that's why it was on the straw. It's like a balloon in a bottle. So you take it and you put it on the end of the straw, and then you must blow in the straw, and it makes a balloon.
Oh, kind of like blown glass.
That's pretty neat.
That is kind of
I'm
neat.
gonna buy some.
Can you still get it?
Yeah, you can buy it
Yeah.
on Amazon.
Amazon
On this-
$6.38.
$6.38 for 8 tubes.
Buy now.
Yeah, we're gonna get some because we're gonna play with that.
I just bought some.
Balloonies. We'll do it live next time.
Producer Matt was quick on the draw there.
Jeez.
I just bought some. Have burns on your
Wednesday,
fingers.
March 10th.
Perfect. Done.
So we're next podcast. We're playing with
Play some
balloonies.
balloonies. Who remembers burning themselves trying to buckle up? Yeah, the old bench seats.
Yeah, I've scrolled down a bunch. I've skipped the ones that are kind of dumb.
Mike Tyson uppercut.
Yeah,
No.
never had that.
Oh, I've done that. Oh, remember the old snap bracelets?
I do remember that. I never
Remember the
remember
snap
hurting
bracelets?
myself with them. Though.
Yeah, and then they
Those are
like
awesome.
outlawed them because they were
Joking people?
no, people were cutting themselves
Oh, yeah. that's
because
right.
the edges
Yeah.
would wear out and you'd snap on your
My
wrist
kids
and
still
you get a
have 'em.
cut. Well,
You
now
can
they-
still get them.
Now they're sissy ones.
Yeah,
They're
probably
it's probably
is.
plastic on
Ah,
the
yeah.
inside. When we
Yeah.
were growing up,
They
they
used
were
to have
actual
metal.
steel.
I remember when I was a
They used
kid.
to take razor blades and just stick them in there.
My dad came home one day from work and asked if me and my sister if we wanted some of those.
Yeah.
And we said, yeah, and he must have saw them somewhere or something. Then, of course, he forgot about it for like 3 weeks. But every day for 3 weeks, we were out there when he got home from work.
You have our snap bracelets?
No. And then finally, he brought them home.
See?
And we were so happy.
Then you destroyed them in like a day. Like
Yeah,
kids
then
do.
we lost them, you know.
I have a snap koozie now, though. That's the adult version of the snap bracelet. It's a
The snap koozie, yeah.
You just snap it on your wrist.
Snap it over the old can.
Hardcore alcoholics out there.
That would be me. Still can feel the Joker size style cuts on the sides of your mouth from eating a freeze pop.
Yeah.
You're really going to town sucking on
Oh,
it?
yeah.
I mean, you're supposed
Ow!
to break it.
How many freeze pops can you eat in one sitting?
Half dozen.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
Done.
There's nothing.
I
It's
take like 7 at a time.
it's like eating fruit juice. It's healthy for you.
Exactly. I'll sit down and I'll tuck them, like if I'm sitting in the recliner, I'll like tuck them in the side.
Yeah.
So they start to melt a little bit.
Yeah, I love when they get a little
And they
melted,
get
nice
just a little
and soft.
melty, yeah.
Oh,
And then you
yeah.
hit the sweet spot and you get to eat as many as you
That's
can.
living. Then those kids
Yeah.
like, where's the freeze pops? Daddy ate them.
You know why? Because I paid for the damn things. If I want to eat the damn things, I'm going to eat the damn things.
Right.
It's like $2.99 for 500 of them.
Yeah. Hey, still.
Having,
the principle.
having burns on your finger from a toy oven. I never had a toy oven.
No, my daughter has one now, though.
Does she?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
We haven't played with it much.
Yeah. I get burns on my fingers from lighting the joint and stuff.
Pass me the bong, man. Flatten your fingers.
Flatten your fingers carrying a 50-pound TV.
Oh,
box
remember
TV.
remember when those flat screens first came out?
Oh, yeah.
The flat tube TVs?
Yep.
Those fucking things
Those,
were like,
oh, God, they were
heavy.
so
remember
heavy.
I had that Sony Vega, that
Yep.
36-inch TV.
Yeah.
That thing weighed like 400 pounds.
Remember when a 36-inch TV was big? Or
Yeah.
a 32 even?
Yeah.
Like the big tube style?
Now I have a 50-inch in my bedroom.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Now we have a 32-inch in the camper.
Right. I got 2 of them. I got a 32-inch in my office.
See?
Still have marks on your heel from the Barbie cone. I
Yeah, they
never
still
had
make
them.
those. I just stepped on one of those recently.
Why do they have Barbie cones? Combs.
That's true. Yeah, they don't need combs.
Yeah.
They're non-binary.
That's
Barbie.
right. Non-binary Barbie.
No.
Got hit in the eye by seams of sock and bopper.
Nope.
I never had those.
No, me neither.
Those are the inflatable punching gloves, essentially.
Yeah. Oh man, you ever stepped on one of those things? The carpet protectors when they're
Yeah,
upside
we're
down.
severely injured.
Oh,
You, yeah,
man.
you put them down to put it like a roller chair on
Yeah,
the plastic
yeah.
carpet
You
protectors.
flip them over and they get those little barbs on them.
Yeah, those
yeah.
will cut you up.
Yeah.
Those are nasty.
Oh, the old skip it.
Whack the hell out of your ankle while
Yeah.
skipping
I
on
remember
the
when my sister got a skip it. That was a big deal.
you
It was
out
like-
there skipping.
Yeah, I was like, who could do the most skips? Of course, me being the male, I naturally dominated.
Right.
You know,
And your
it's-
lack of male parts made it
right.
easy to
My
jump
toxic
about them.
masculinity came out, and I just dominated.
Right.
Because
She went home crying.
right.
Yeah.
Well, we were already home, so
Experience your first neck strain playing video game demos in the store for too long.
Remember those?
I remember, yeah. I
Yeah.
remember they used to have the video game
yeah,
demos.
they don't do
I
that
think-
anymore, do they?
I think they do, yeah.
Really?
Walmart's got them.
COVID killed it.
COVID killed it.
Oh, that's probably right. Yeah,
Yeah, the COVID
it's
killed it.
very, very dangerous now.
Man.
Yeah. All that touching.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man, I remember these little like butterfly things.
Oh, butterfly like hair clips. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Make sure you don't step on them.
Perfection. We have that game.
Have one of these perfection pieces jammed in your foot.
Remember Perfection?
No.
You had to you push it down, you dump all those pieces out, and you push that board down,
Right.
and then you had to hurry up and put them all back in, or it would go boom, it'd blow them everywhere. It was awesome.
So like when you get them all, so what it is, it's a board with a bunch of different shapes in it.
I think there's a timer, and you would once you got them all down, you would stop it.
So
something like
it's a
that.
board with a bunch of different shapes, and
Yeah.
you dump them out, and then you got to put all the shapes back where they go.
Yeah, but you got to be careful with those shapes.
Oh,
This
so
is
you-
talking about stepping on them.
So when you must be done, you must hit the thing.
Yeah, you
that
hit
seems
those
like a fun
and it
game.
stops. I think we have it.
Yeah.
I think we have a dual one.
Oh, remember Jacks? Still remember stepping on one of these,
Oh,
the
man,
Jacks, those
those were-
metallic.
Yeah,
I don't. What did you do with those?
you
bounced the ball
threw them
and-
out and bounced the ball, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had to try to pick 'em up before
Pick
the
them up
ball.
before the ball.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Almost took out the camera.
Do they still make those?
Reed don't like the camera.
Do they still make those, Jacks?
Jacks, I'm sure they do.
Seems like they're dangerous for kids these days.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, bouncing balls and things
Yeah.
like that. You can't have that. Kids
that-
will never know the pain of destroying your thumb still having no clue the power. Remember those, the Duracell
Oh,
batteries
yeah,
that
where you
had the
could
power
push on
meter?
it, yeah.
Never fucking worked.
You ever put a 9-volt battery on your tongue?
Oh, yeah.
That little tingle.
Oh, it's good for you.
Yeah.
Healthy.
Give you some juice.
Gets the brain pumping.
Got your hair caught going down one of these? No.
What is that?
It's one of those roller
Oh,
slides.
roller slide, yeah. No, I never got my hair caught.
No, but I got fingers caught.
Yeah. I wonder if your sister did. We should ask her.
I don't know. Doesn't seem like. Yeah.
Got your fingers caught in a wooden snake.
I mean, you're just stupid. Oh, that's their.
The
You-
ones that
it pinch
actually
you,
move.
yeah.
Yeah, pinch your little peach nuts in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Been there.
This generation of kids will never know the pain.
That's a different thing.
Oh, that's Siri.
Siri coming up at
Yeah.
you. All right. So that was interesting. Nice little stroll down
That's the
memory
end
lane.
of it? Oh.
Where do we want to go now? What time we got, Reed?
What is
We
going
are
on
at-
here?
An hour and 4 minutes.
Want to do a whiskey review?
Yeah, let's do
All
one.
right, whiskey review time.
9:30.
What are we doing?
So we're gonna do this Jack Daniel's Winter Jack Tennessee Cider. It's a seasonal blend of apple cider liqueur and Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey. So technically a whiskey mixed with apple cider liqueur. I'm not a fan of sweet whiskeys. This was a gift from loyal listeners, Jamie Byron, Dennis Soucy,
Really?
or Jamie Soucy, Dennis Soucy.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Jamie and Den.
Interesting fact, fun factoid about this bottle. So when we got it, it was unopened, sealed at the top. Okay, you get this seal here.
Right.
The bottle was filled to just like above the whiteness here.
Yeah.
Right. So like this whole part was empty.
Yeah.
Like you buy a bottle of whiskey, it's usually filled to here, but this was filled to like here, and it was a sealed bottle.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm curious to know if every bottle of this is only filled 3/4 of the way, or did we get
Gypped?
the special bottle,
It's got a little something extra in it?
or screwed, and not in the
We're
fun
gonna
way?
have Massive diarrhea.
No, I've drank some.
Yeah?
Yeah, full disclosure, I've tried it. I have a
I have to, too. I have tried it, too.
conceived notion of what my rating's going to be.
I've tried it, but I don't remember it. At all. I
No.
feel like I tried it with something.
I'm going to put a little ice in there.
We get Jim Beam bourbon.
Jimbin. But high quality bourbon right there, my friend.
Yeah.
All right, so Jack Daniels. Oh, Jesus.
Yes, my child.
Gonna have to have my wife come open the bottle. All right. Get the cap off
Give it
here.
a whiff.
Ooh, it smells. It's a strong hint of the cider. I'm picking up the cider quite
that's not
profusely. All right. Just a smudge.
Just a smidge.
All right. Yeah.
All right. What do you think? So you saying? Oh,
Yeah.
wicked, very cidery.
Yeah.
Very.
You the cider hits you, smacks you in the teeth here.
What's that floating around in there?
Hell, don't worry about that.
Let's see. There you have it. Can you see it?
Not as bad as I thought. It's not give something to producer Matt if he wants to give it a whirl. It's not as bad as I thought it'd be.
Very yeah, it reminds me of something. I can't put my finger on it.
It's not bad.
It's almost to me it's not cidery though. It's more like cinnamon-y.
Yeah, I'm getting a good hint of the cider.
Good hits of cinnamon.
Yeah, I'm getting some good cinnamon. I'm getting some heavy ciderage though.
Really?
Yeah. Producer Matt.
Reed's not a fan.
No,
No. All I see is
not digging it. Not digging it.
it was like a cat that just ate something it wasn't supposed to. It's like, no,
I'm not.
Definitely
that's
not
too
what
far.
I was
That was the
expecting.
asshole.
No,
I mean, it's kind of smooth.
it is smooth.
What's the proof on it?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not hating it.
Really?
It's only
No.
30 proof.
Oh, it's
Are
only
you
30
you
proof.
hating it?
I'm not hating it. No,
I mean,
it's-
I could see myself sitting down after, a nice hike in the wintertime and,
Right,
and sit
yeah.
down by the fire and have
hot
one of
toddy
these
cigar.
while I read my book.
Yeah. So you
I'm not sure I own a book, but I'd find one.
like to read now, huh?
Yeah, I'm a big reader.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you read?
The second
Porn
sip
star
isn't
names.
so bad.
I like to play games like Porn Star Senator.
I like
It's
to
not
read
bad.
the captions on the TikToks I'm watching. That type of thing.
Yeah. So you can read.
A little bit.
Sorta. Sometimes I don't know.
I'm gonna give it a 7.
Really?
It's smooth. It's not
It's
bad.
very smooth.
That high, huh? That would put it on par with the. Let's see, 7.
Seven.
Jeez. I don't know if I can go that high.
Why
What
not?
did I give a 7? I need a reference. Fireball, I gave a 7.
Okay, I
Black
think
Velvet, I gave a 7.
I think that's as good as Fireball.
Jack Daniel's Fire, I gave a 7.5.
If you're into that sort of,
You gave Fireball a 7.
yeah,
That averaged out to
I
a
see.
7. See how quick I was with the math there?
you've got to be unbiased because, admittedly, I don't care for your flavored frou-frou whiskeys.
Right.
I like my whiskey straight. You know.
I'll just leave it alone. So Shooter's going with a 7.
7. Yeah. Jack
think I'm gonna go
Daniel's
like-
Tennessee
I
side.
feel like I'm going to go 6.5.
I feel like it would be really good mixed in like
6.25.
my off.
And a
No, I
five.
had you.
I feel like it would be really good mixed with like ginger ale or
That's what I'm
Yeah.
wondering. I'm
Something
wondering if
like
it'd be a
that.
good mix.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
little mix of ginger in there.
It's not bad though. I agree with you. I could see myself like,
Or, like,
say I was
Dr.
somewhere and
Pepper.
they're like, "Can I get you a drink?" And they came around the corner. This I wouldn't be
Yeah.
like, I wouldn't spit it out.
No, I'd have one before I got the fuck out of there.
Yeah, if somebody was like, "Here, can I get you a drink?" and they poured me the old EJ vanilla, I'd be like, "No,
Right.
no."
It's like that
no.
dinner party I went to.
Oh yeah,
Or dinner, not a dinner party. We went to dinner at another couple's house with the
dinner
wife.
party.
And so we sit down, and, you know, admittedly, I like to drink a little more than most, I guess. But so we sit down, and they offer me milk, juice, or water. I'm like, what am I, a fucking 10-year-old?
Is that is that the mixer? I mean, what do you mix with milk?
But I mean, crazy. Would it kill you to buy a 12-pack?
Yeah, 6-pack.
Yeah.
One
I mean,
beer?
Who invites people over for dinner and doesn't have a full cupboard, you know, stocked
Yeah.
up on booze?
Right.
Nobody comes over for a dinner party. They come over to get drunk.
Right. Exactly. Nobody cares about the food.
If you eat something, great.
Yeah. I think we have some like I don't know, must have some microwavable pizzas or something, but I got all this booze. Perfect. Sold.
You want to come over for a dinner party? Bring your own food.
Yeah. Just bring your own food.
Pick me up something. But no, I mean, I could, okay, if you, maybe you don't drink, whatever, but if you're having people over for dinner,
Yeah. You
I mean,
should still.
I would naturally have
Isn't that just
a couple different drinks in the house.
right? Isn't that just
being considerate.
Whiskey
Yeah, being
or
considerate.
beer.
Yeah.
right? Whiskey, beer,
Wine, maybe a nice bottle of Pinot Noir.
Pinot Noir, Pinot Grigio.
A nice Merlot or something.
Yeah, yeah,
and,
yeah. Some of
but
those
yeah, I
other
mean,
ones there with weird names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice box of wine.
What if you don't know what to buy though? What if you're embarrassed because you don't know what whiskey to buy?
You just tell them that. You just be like, hey, I'm not a drinker, but I know you are. I bought you. I mean,
Yeah, I'm not a
everybody
drinker,
knows
but
I'm
I
a
know you're an
drinker.
alcoholic.
Right. I mean, everyone knows me.
So were you offended? Did this offend
I wasn't
you?
offended. I was just bored.
So what you're saying is you need alcohol to have fun.
Yeah. I mean, I don't need alcohol to have fun, but it fucking
explore,
helps.
We should explore this.
I can have
okay?
fun playing hockey without alcohol. I can have fun.
Can you though? Do you usually have alcohol after hockey?
No, not anymore. Really?
Do you have alcohol before hockey on the way there?
Sometimes.
Sometimes you mean every time?
No, but I mean, it helps.
It's okay.
Does it
buddy.
not?
Just let it out. It's okay. Talk about it. Talk about. Tell us how
Should
you
I go
feel.
lay on the couch?
Yeah. How does alcohol make you feel?
Good.
Good. Good. How
Happy.
I think that's the point of it.
Yeah. I mean, some people it's the opposite effect though. Like
They
some
get
people,
angry.
yeah, you can't drink because they
depressed.
get like
Imagine
that'd make me oof,
Man, what do you do?
right.
You
Just not drink.
and then you're happy.
Could you imagine drinking and getting angry?
Yeah, that's a happy person.
I don't understand that.
Like violent or
Yeah.
just depressed.
I can't. Like I get so happy when I drink.
Yeah, except for the next morning.
Well, that sucks. I
Yeah.
wish we didn't have to have hangovers.
I know. If there was some sort of pill we could take,
They've got some.
can't you do like IVs?
Yeah, IV drip.
Yeah,
They got
super
these
hydrated.
new. They
Should
got
get
something
some.
actually called IV liquid. It's what's it called?
Water?
It's like liquid IV. Look that up.
liquid
It's,
IV.
Unlock it.
Isn't all IV liquid?
No, it's like a pill and it's called liquid IV. It's a hangover cure.
Really?
Yeah, you take it. Blowfish is one. It's like a Alka-Seltzer with aspirin in it.
Really?
Yeah, you take Blowfish. You take in the morning, but this liquid IV.
I saw on Amazon. I type in liquid, and of course it comes up with all kinds of stuff. And the third thing down on the list is liquid asphalt spray.
liquid asphalt spray.
Naturally, I gotta figure this out.
That just must be fart odor.
It is. I'm getting some.
I'm getting some.
Okay, so apparently Amazon doesn't have it. What was it called?
I thought it was like,
Liquid IV?
well, there's Blowfish, which is
Blowfish.
it's a hangover fixer upper.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Blowfish Hangover, 40 tablets for $25.
Yeah, it ain't cheap, but worth it.
It's not really an IV though, is it?
No, it's
No, Blowfish
it's like
is
a tablet.
But I think if you read the ingredients in Blowfish, it's pretty much like an Alka-Seltzer with aspirin.
Really?
Yeah.
So it just lemon flavored with wow. Finish 20 tablets.
I think Joe Rogan's got something in his little CBD collection of drinks that supposedly takes care of a hangover.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hangover cure. Let me type that in. Hangover relief. Hangover formula 600. Try Pedialyte.
Pedialyte?
Fast rehydration. That's on the Pedialyte website.
Liquid IV.
Wait, this is on the Pedialyte website.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
But this is on their website.
Liquid IV. It's just a. That's the electrolytes. Hydration multiplier.
Okay, liquid IVs. Okay, so that's
That's just a.
not a hangover cure.
I mean, it could be. It
So
would
maybe-
help, right?
Yeah.
3 times the electrolytes is, and it's got a bunch of vitamins in it and stuff. So
Do you deplete your electrolytes when you drink too much?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Yeah, it causes. It says it causes low blood sugar.
When you drink too
Right.
much?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So eating a lot of carbs and sugar and
Right.
So
because
electrolytes and all that is good.
well, what happens?
So
is,
what you're saying there is don't eat, just drink.
Yeah.
Can't risk having all those carbs in you. You'll get
Yeah.
hungover.
I mean, just eat a couple slices of pizza before you go to bed. You'll be
Yeah.
good.
See?
Done.
Done?
Sometimes I'll get like food poisoning disguised as a hangover.
Been there, buddy. Been there.
Like I
Because
ate
you
this-
know that you're not hungover.
And that time we were camping, I ate that spicy sausage.
Yeah, and you were.
And
yeah,
I only had
the
like a
next
dozen
day-
Jack Daniels.
Yeah, you were pretty sluggish the next day.
I'm pretty sure it
remember
was a
that.
spicy sausage.
Yeah, haven't had it since, have you?
No, and
Yeah.
I mean I've had hangovers since.
Really?
I just
So,
wish there was a way.
science.
Maybe cocaine's the answer.
Maybe go. Boy, that's a jump.
But I think
And all these Google searches, I haven't seen cocaine come up across the top.
well, I think no. Instead of drinking, just snort coke
Oh,
because I think it gets you high. But I think overall it's pretty good for you.
talk about that. The highly addictive properties of
I think that's a myth.
Yeah. I don't have to do it. I do it because I want to.
I just need to do it.
I don't have to do it.
I
need
can't
to
not do it. How about this article?
Which one?
This one here. TikTok user finds hidden basement 1 year after moving in.
Oh yeah.
So on its
How does that happen?
well on its face, you take it. Oh, that's kind of neat. It may be a hidden crawl space, hidden this.
Yeah.
But then
But-
you read the story. That's where their hot water heater was. Their electrical panel.
Oh.
Yeah,
Seems like now if I were stone walls and no windows
yeah,
and home to only a lone rod. That's creepy.
yeah. It's
The only way
it's
out was through a trap door.
right. But if you read on, they later learned that their electrical panel and hot water heater were down here.
So it's a trap door in the floor that
Right.
goes down. I've heard of that. A lot of
Yeah.
older houses were like that.
Yeah, trap door to the basement. How
Should
do
you
you
get a
buy
bundle
a
of
fucking
triple
house
wire?
without knowing where the electrical panel is?
Right. Oh, some people don't.
That's crazy, man.
That is nuts to me.
I mean, I
want
guess
to watch
that's-
the video.
I guess that's why the housing market's booming right now.
House hunting tips. Buy the home you love and know where the fucking basement is.
Maybe have a general idea of where the basement might
How
be.
does that even...
Oftentimes, there's important things in a basement.
Right, like your heating
Chambers to
system.
keep your people.
Chambers, dungeons,
No, but your heating system, electrical panel.
Yeah, that's all stuff you should know
Water
where it is.
feed,
So what
sewer.
would they have done if they like tripped a breaker? They're just calling an electrician.
Oh my God, my house is broken. I guess we'll just go find a new one.
I guess we'll just go buy another one.
Hello, I think I broke my house.
That's nuts. All right, so that can happen if
Maybe.
you're a moron.
Yeah.
Jeez, I'm crow. I guess they didn't have a home inspection.
No,
We won't even get into how much of a ripoff those
fucking
guys
useless
are.
anyway. The home inspection report would have been like, seems to have no electrical panel.
Yeah, but someone had power. Must be magic.
Solar panels, couldn't find them though.
It must be on the lawn somewhere.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Crazy.
What else we got in here?
How about this one? You want to do this? And I haven't read it, admittedly. So we're just going to do the CNBC article. A
Yeah.
A psychologist.
The 3 tips?
Yeah. Psychologist's advice to parents. Doing these 3 things can help raise kinder, more socially aware kids.
The first one's great.
So that headline, kind of guides me in the biased direction that this is going to be fucking bullshit.
Yeah, of course it is.
Because I don't need, I like kindness. I think kindness is good.
Well, everybody should be kind to a certain extent, right?
Social awareness is that whole, it just gives me the heat creeps. So, 3 things to do with your kids to make them more kind, socially aware. That's it. Yeah. Make music together.
The first one is just...
Having some understanding of music, no matter how old your kid is, can have positive effects on their social skills.
No.
A 2010
can have negative effects on social skills.
Depending on what you're listening to. A 2010 study found that young children who play music rather than games with other kids were more likely to help another child later on in life. I really struggled. A, how do you study something like that? B,
right.
Why do you study?
Well, it sounds like they only
that?
studied 20 in the experiment. Only 4 out of 24 children who played games. So the experiment consisted of 24 kids.
Right. 13 out of 24 kids who made music as a group offered a helping hand.
Right, but isn't that kind of a small sample?
A little bit, yeah.
24
kids. In traditional cultures, the researchers explained, making music and dancing are often integral parts of an important group ceremonies, i.e. initiation rites, weddings, preparations for battle. Wait.
The haka.
Preparations for battle.
Yeah.
So just to be clear here, we're getting our kids prepared for battle.
Every day, my man. Think about it. These kids don't know if they're male, female. They're facing a lot of different.
They go out in
challenges.
in today's modern world. They're going out battling social injustices.
Not all
daily.
kids have multiple Tide Pods at their home that they can just eat whenever they want. Some kids have a struggle. They have to fight for those Tide
find
Pods.
their own Tide Pods.
Okay?
Why can't we listen to music with our kids? And not this kiddie music shit. Not Rick Shred. I'm talking good
Like
music.
AC/DC. Wet ass put. Oh.
I mean, that's socially aware, right?
Yeah, that's certainly socially aware.
Daddy, what's a WAP?
Yeah. You know what's funny is, like, of course, it's, I guess classic rock to us, like AC/DC and stuff, but it just seems so timeless.
Timeless music.
It is.
Timeless music.
I feel like
it gets you going, and kids like it,
my
too.
kids love it.
Yeah, that's right. It's truly timeless music.
It gets you pumped up.
I mean, you get certain artists that really just transcend AC/DC, the Black Crowes, Metallica.
Yeah. Aerosmith.
Aerosmith, Guns N' Roses.
Yep.
Those songs
just last forever.
They age well. And then you look at modern music.
It's crap.
Wet ass pussy.
Yeah. Wet ass. So we can't have Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head because it's, it's confusing for the children. But this shit's on the radio.
Well, it's heavily censored. Beep, 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 beep.
Exactly. I love this song. It's great.
Or
what is the censored version of that?
I don't know. Quite moist kitty.
Pretty damn vagina.
Is there? Let's see. Is there?
It's gotta be something. I feel it's because it's on the radio.
Censored version
Of WAP.
of WAP.
Oh man.
There's some whole Cardi B
Yeah.
substituting the words "wet" and "gushy" in the song's chorus.
God, it's so gross.
Cardi B had reservations about her risque WAP hook.
Radio edit lyrics. Here we go.
There we go.
Certified freak 7 days a week. No, this says wet ass pussy.
Yeah, it's probably the same. And just wet ass.
Beat it. Yeah, but it'd be wet beat beat. Pull that out game. This is so stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. You beep with some wet beep.
I mean, long story short,
Bring a bucket in a mop.
Mr. Potato Head is not what's wrong with the country. it's
WAP clean lyrics.
It's cardiologist B there that is the problem.
I can't find it.
Maybe
All
It says wet and gushy instead of wet ass pussy.
Is that what it says?
Oh, yeah, wet and good. Yeah, substituting the words wet and gushy.
7 days a week, wet and gushy.
Wet and gushy.
Certified freak. God. This is music today, though.
It is, and it's not very good. So anyway, moving on.
Number two.
So make number one, make songs like "Wet Ass Pussy" with your children. Focus on similarities.
Wet ass pussies typically lead to children.
Yep, it could be. Well, no, I think it's the
No.
the woman's desire to have a child becomes so bad that she lets you hump her.
Oh, okay. When you put it that way. Number two, I find interesting
Focus on similarities, not differences with others.
because I feel like when we were growing up, it was like focus on like be different. You know what I mean? Everybody should
Right,
be
you
different.
wanted to. That's
you
why we're
wanna
all
be,
snowflakes.
You want to be your own individual.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But I think what they're saying is talk to your child about what they have in common with their friends, family, neighbors, and classmates rather than what is different.
Cheers to that one.
No, I think it's important to point out the differences.
I do too, because not everybody's the same.
Right. People are different. They just are. Why do we,
And I feel like if you just hang out with the same similar people,
yeah.
your life is going to be boring. You're never going to learn anything.
You need differences.
Yeah, you need some sort of
And I can see
challenges.
the overall point. Like, people get so divided over stupid shit.
This is racist. This is racist. That's what they're getting at here.
What?
Hang out with your own kind.
That's true.
That's what they're saying.
Yep.
That's what they're saying.
Stick with
Segregation.
your own
That's what they're saying.
tribe,
Who
if
wrote
you
this
will.
article anyway? That's what they're saying. Look.
Oh,
Emily.
Yep.
White chick.
Oh, yeah. White privilege.
Yeah. White
Gushing.
privilege. That's what they're getting at here.
What's the third one? Ask about what's important to them. They're fucking kids. You know what's important to them? Nothing.
Yeah. Legos and freeze pops. That's what's important.
Invite your child to talk about the values that are most important to them. I'm going to go to my kids tomorrow and I'm going to say,
Listen, buddy.
what values are most important to you?
They're going to go, what?
Eli's going to kick me square in the nuts. Stop saying stupid shit, Dad.
Hey, yo, get out of my way. I want to go play. Would you say that playing is an important value? Oh, not again. Oh,
But
man.
they think the problem with all these articles is they think kids are smart.
Right.
They make the common.
Well, kids are very intelligent.
They're
right?
not. They're not.
You just don't understand, okay?
I do.
They know things about things, and they.
But I think that's the overall problem.
You think?
Yeah, when people overanalyze raising kids, they make the mistake of thinking kids are
Give too
smart.
much credit. Yeah, give too much credit
Yeah.
to the kids.
Kids aren't smart.
No, like dogs. Like dogs aren't smart.
No,
Right?
dogs are not smart. I hate when people. My
dog
dog's
is so
smart.
smart. No.
your dog's not.
Your dog
fucking
is well
smart.
trained.
Your dog's obedient, trained,
Yeah, exactly.
but he's not smart. There's no
But he
such thing as
learned.
a
He
smart.
learned quickly. It
He
only
licks
cost
his
me.
own nuts still.
I mean, go on.
I mean, I guess if I could, I can't say I
Come
wouldn't.
on, let's not lie here. What are you doing? Cleaning. You're gross. You're just jealous.
A little bit. All right, we got to end it. We got to talk about our idol,
Oh yeah.
our friend. Have a good cry. It's kind of late because we didn't get on the air last week because again Reed
It's
decided
never too late.
to throw the camera across the room.
It's never too late.
But we Rush Limbaugh died,
Yeah, 70 years old.
70 years old.
He succumbed to cancer.
He was a whatever you think of him, and if you think anything, besides that he was
greatest.
great, then you're
Keep
wrong.
it to yourself. You're an idiot.
But, he transformed talk radio,
Right.
certainly AM radio. He was a leader. He was a pioneer in that field, and he paved the way for a lot of things. And
He sure did. I mean,
what's and I hate to get serious on this, but we need to because Limbaugh was such a big part of my life. And when he died, we knew it was coming, right? And the man stayed on the air,
yeah, right.
for as long as he could.
That's what's incredible. Yeah, I mean,
I think he made it a point to try to stay on the air through Trump's or failed re-election.
Yeah, but you figure he was on the air 2 weeks before he died.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
and coherent. Like I said the other day, if you weren't watching his in studio ditto camera, you wouldn't have known he was
couldn't
sick.
tell from listening to him. But when Catherine Limbaugh's wife came on and announced he died, and when it hit me, and then certainly the next day, right, you put it on and you hear the clips and the guest hosts and what's going to happen. I was genuinely sad.
Yeah, we're creatures of habit, right? And you just kind of expect to.
Right, but I couldn't figure out why this one made me sad. Celebrities die all the time. I really couldn't care less.
Yeah, right.
When Robin Williams died, it was sad, but I honestly didn't.
Big deal,
I mean,
Moved
I didn't
on.
care. It didn't affect me at all. He killed himself. He was mentally ill. It happens to literally millions of other people.
Right.
Every year. Right. Why is he so special? But in any event, I was sad because then I got thinking about it. This guy has been a part of my life on a daily basis for 25 years.
Yeah, that's impressive to think, right?
Yeah, and he was on before that, but for 25 years, and starting when I was 12, 13 years old, from noon to 3, and not daily.
Yeah. But
at that age,
for the most part,
for the most part,
especially as you get older,
I was listening to him, and then certainly for the past 10 years, I could probably count on probably two hands the number of shows I truly missed.
Yeah. And
of Rush Limbaugh.
Most of them were when he wasn't there because it just wasn't the same.
No.
I always remember being disappointed when it wasn't him. It was like...
Yeah, because it's...
And now that's going to be like that forever.
He was so entertaining in the way he did it.
And I think that was the difference. And he talks about that. And he has talked about it over the years, is the fact that he had to keep the show entertaining.
Yeah,
and he was entertaining from day one. I was watching clips of his earlier years on radio when he first was getting started. And... it was incredible.
He was just so entertaining,
so different.
But he was the only. And I've listened to various other talk radio, Howie Carr, Neil Bortz.
Nobody comes close.
No, Neil Bortz, Howie Carr. Who was that other guy down in? Anyway, but they catch my interest for periods of time here and there, but not on the consistent basis like Rush could every day. I mean, to the point where if I missed the noon to 3 time slot, I'd listen to it.
Yeah. That's how I listen to it most of the time, is on the
Right.
podcast after the fact.
So it's, rest in peace, Rush Limbaugh. Truly a loss.
It's gonna be different.
It is. It already is different.
It's
I literally had to put a TV in my office to
distract yourself.
do something from noon to 3.
It's I don't know. It's weird, and I feel like you've learned a lot if you've listened to the shows over the last week or two here about his personal life, which is kind of neat. You know what I mean? But
his personal life, but
because you never got to
how right he was about a lot of things.
Yep.
And the predictions he made, back when obviously he was alive, and some of the things he talked about are still relevant today. So
yeah, he talked they played the clip the other day of how he met his wife. And she originally didn't want to meet him.
No, she had no interest
because of what she had heard and stuff. So it's crazy to me to think that because of the way you're portrayed in the media and whatnot, somebody wouldn't want to meet you, and then when they do meet you, you end up married. That just blows my mind.
But I'm not one to say, he was, you listen to him on the radio, he was very bombastic, he was very opinionated, right? But that was his radio persona.
Exactly.
Right? That was the entertainment factor. That's what he brought. In multiple personal accounts of guys that met him said that wasn't him off.
Yeah, he was a much more of a
modest,
an introvert.
quiet, introverted guy.
Yeah. But I mean, you got to give him credit for. I mean, he knew what he was doing. Not only when it came to, but building a brand.
Oh yeah, the guy was truly a genius, a pioneer, and
it's gonna be.
It's sad.
There'll never be. I don't know. Like if you had to listen to somebody now, I couldn't name one person. I'd be like, you know what? Oh, I've got them to listen to now.
No.
Even sports talk radio.
It gets old. Sports
it's
talk,
the same things every single day.
Dan Patrick show keeps me pretty interested every day because they they're kind of like us.
His is interesting to watch.
It is.
He's always got stuff going on.
Right. And they're kind of like us where they don't stick to sports.
Yeah, they kind of just bounce
They
around.
don't overanalyze. And
Yeah.
what I like about Dan Patrick, he takes kind of a realistic approach to certain things and doesn't overanalyze.
And I think that's why Limbaugh was so popular, is he took a realistic approach to things. Yeah, don't get me wrong, his show was
he was
political.
the mayor of Reelville.
Yeah, his show was political, right? But it was also, he talked about a wide range of things in an entertaining manner.
He
a
did,
lot of
yeah.
things that people, and the nicknames he always had and stuff like that. But I think the biggest thing with him is he always kept things positive, even if he was bad mouthing
He
somebody. It was never doom and gloom. It was never the end of the world.
He was a natural optimist.
Yeah,
He was.
yeah.
Yeah, and that
Mayor
that
of
portrayal.
Realville. So
But sad
is. It is.
sad times. We're gonna have to fill the void.
yeah.
All right.
But it's this right here, right?
Yeah, that's his.
It's just when you hear that
Yeah, Limbaugh's coming.
and you're waiting,
but now he's dead.
and you're waiting, and you're waiting, and then nothing. It's just
Done.
silence. So I just want to play that on loop over and over and over again. Just listen to it.
I mean, you can listen. You could listen to a lifetime of Limbaugh, but it's just not the same when it's not live.
No. I've
Not
gone back
relevant.
through and listened to a bunch of older shows now, just
It's cool,
more for
yeah.
entertaining. And there's some that you forget about, like the Harry Reid thing we were talking about the other day.
Oh,
he
right,
raised
right.
$4 million.
That's right, yeah.
auctioning off that letter because he
Yeah.
matched it. Stuff like that.
I mean,
Over the
the-
years you just forget
And
about.
that's what really pisses me off. All these people that celebrated his death.
That's just crazy.
I just want to go to every one of them.
human being died.
Well,
I
I just
mean-
want to go to every one of them that was celebrating that death and say,
Yeah.
okay, you personally, because you're celebrating that death, you personally raise or donate as much money to the charitable causes that he did.
Yeah, over the years.
I
yeah.
mean, the blood
Quietly,
cancers,
too.
Marine Law Enforcement Foundation,
Ton there.
tunnels to towers.
Yeah.
I mean, there was so many good causes that he donated just a gigantic
And those are the ones
amount
you
of money
hear
to.
about. It's
Right.
not even the other stuff. I mean, the books and stuff, the children's books.
Right. So,
So, rest in peace.
all right, we about wrapped up here.
I think so.
We're
We'll,
gonna spend the next 10 minutes with a good cry here. Jesus Christ!
but you know what's impressive too
What's that?
is that the fact that it was kept a secret until
Until
his wife announced
3
it.
o'clock. That was
that's
impressive.
Yeah,
Because he died in the morning. She came on at noon and
yeah,
made the announcement.
that's impressive. That
For sure.
to do something like that.
Faux
But
shizzle. All
I
right.
don't know. All right, I guess that's it, huh?
That's it. Good podcast. Good report. Should be back next week.
Reed's still awake. That's good.
Pending the systems getting refired up here. Find this podcast on SoundCloud if you want to go back and really listen to it. It's also on Apple iTunes. Find us on Twitch at SNS Report. Find us on Twitter at SNS_report. Facebook at SNS Report. And send us an email with your thoughts, comments, and questions. SNS at SNS-report.net. Sean, good time as always, my friend.
Always.
Producer Matt, good time as always.
Good time.
Appreciate y'all. Everyone have a good evening and a good week. We'll talk to you next week.